Imagine this. Your alarm goes off, the morning light filters through your window, and you have a list of tasks waiting for you. You know exactly what you need to do. But as you look at your screen, a heavy, invisible weight settles over you. You don't feel like it. You tell yourself, I'll just wait until I'm in the right mood, or I just need a little more motivation. So, you scroll, you clean your desk, or you make another cup of coffee, waiting for that magical spark to hit you. But let's be completely honest with ourselves, that spark rarely comes. In the modern world, we have been conditioned to believe a dangerous lie, the myth that action must always follow motivation. We treat motivation like a prerequisite, a golden ticket that we must possess before we can begin any meaningful work. But if you only build your dreams on the days you feel inspired, you are building your future on shifting sands. The truth is, motivation is a terrible business partner. It is volatile, unreliable, and completely emotional. It thrives on novelty but suffocates under routine. If you look at the cultural framework of modern Europe, the hyper-focus on optimization and constant connectivity has led us to a state of chronic mental fatigue. We often mistake this fatigue for a lack of motivation, when in reality, it is simply our brain choosing the path of least resistance. When you wait for motivation, you are letting your short-term comfort dictate your long-term success. The most disciplined individuals you admire don't have a secret reservoir of endless inspiration. They simply understand a fundamental psychological shift. They don't work because they are motivated because they work. Action precedes emotion, not the other way around. This brings us to the no motivation rule, the absolute separation of your actions from your current emotional state. Think of your mind as a ship. If the captain only steers when the weather is perfect, the ship will eventually drift off course or rot in the harbor. The no motivation rule requires you to treat your daily deep work not as an emotional choice, but as an identity-based necessity. When it is time to write, to study, to code, or to build your project, your feelings about the task are completely irrelevant. You must lower the barrier to entry down to zero. Do not think about the 4 hours of deep work ahead of you. That thought alone triggers the brain's pain receptors and causes procrastination. Instead, make a pact with yourself to just sit down and focus for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes, no expectations, no pressure for perfection. What happens during those 5 minutes is pure cognitive science. Once you break the friction of starting, your brain initiates a state of momentum. The Zeigarnik Effect kicks in, a psychological phenomenon where the human brain inherently dislikes unfinished tasks and seeks to complete them. Suddenly, the resistance that felt like an insurmountable wall just 20 minutes ago begins to dissolve. The aroma of focus replaces the fog of hesitation. By focusing solely on the immediate micro-step, you bypass the emotional filter that keeps you trapped in comfort. You stop asking your brain, "Do I want to do this?" And you start showing your brain, "This is what we are doing right now." As you move through your week, remember that true maturity is the ability to do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. The next time you find yourself staring at a blank page, waiting for a burst of energy that isn't coming, recognize the trap. Do not wait for the sun to shine before you start walking. Embrace the quiet friction of the beginning. Put on your headphones, close the unnecessary tabs, and apply the rule. Your future self is waiting on the other side of the work you are avoiding today. It's time to stop waiting, step out of the cycle of laziness, and just begin.